Right, you join me back for another weekly vlog. It might be the last. We shall see. Good morning, it's Monday morning. Beautiful day, as usual. I've loaded up 3 cows in there. I'll show you. Oh, hello. 3 cows in there, 2 left to go. So I've got to take these up to the market. Luckily the market's only like 10 minutes up the road, so it's quite lucky really. Take those 3, come back for them 2, and then we'll get on with the day. Right, good morning. It is Wednesday, skipped Tuesday almost, but the cows, or the calves, did sell on Monday, which we will get into now. So there was 5 in total that went. They weren't the best, but they were only 11 months old. So they weren't bad for 11 months old. So to start with, it was 4 heifers, 1 steer. So the steer made 890 quid, which I thought was quite good. 2 of the Angus cross heifers made 770, and then 2 Sussex cross heifers made 780, which is a grand total of £3,813.54 after commission, which is good, very good. So I had a couple of good compliments from a couple of people up there, which was nice. One person said that they sold well, someone else said that they looked nice. Even people that I very least expected to hear that from, which is always nice, so that's good. Obviously, although that sounds like a lot of money to some, and you know, 3,800 quid or whatever is a fair amount of money, but that'll be gone quite quick. I've got many bills to pay. But having said that, it will be a definite help, because obviously I've got to get net wrap, bale wrap and all that, as you would have seen by now that the baler works, which is wonderful. That works. Bit of an awkward situation with my contractor that I've used for many years. Saw him at the market and he said about driving for him, but to cover the contracting I didn't have the heart to tell him I'd brought a baler, because I don't know, I've fallen out with people. And you can never gauge people fully. But anyway, what am I doing today? Well, actually, I'll tell you what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I weaned some of the calves, last year's calves now. Weaned them and I wormed them all with my partner and my baby. And then, that was fun by the way, an absolute ball ache. And then we put the rest of some of the ewes out in the field, which I'll show you in a second, which was good. And that was about it really, just various odd jobs really. Like I say, it's been bloody hot, like really, really hot. Like I'm sat in my Defender currently, sweltering. Oh, I've got to get a new, my tractor aircon pump's given up. So I've got to get a new clutch for that, 100 quid, which I've got to order once I've got that money, because you don't get the money straight away. So today, what am I doing? I'm just in the field, as I'll show you. Just in the field, wonderful day, just checking the sheep, because also I put out, I don't know if you can see her there, laying down. No, she's standing up. I put her down, not a great ewe, let's put it that way, but she's better off on some grass in this shady area that's next to me than she is in the barn. She's going to do better out here. I just have to keep coming down and checking her, offering her a bucket of water in case she can't get to the river, which is good. So yeah, so today I've got to do someone's car, some mounts on there, which is going to be absolutely awful. Then after that, I'm not sure. We'll see what arises, shall we? I've got various things I've got to do. So anyway, we'll just have to see really. But I am just going to check for sheep and then go back up the top and do this car, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Can we just appreciate just how beautiful these sort of places are? Oh, mind the bush. Just how beautiful these places are this time of year. It's absolutely gorgeous. I find it so peaceful, to be fair. I know a lot of people would be jealous of the life we live, but we are very lucky. very lucky that we have all this nature around us and are just able to, you know, enjoy it and make it the kind of nature that it should be. You know, without farmers you wouldn't have all that, but some people don't understand that. So anyway, just got to check all of the views and that are about. Probably all ducking and diving away from the sun a little bit, which is alright. Just give it a little drive around. I do this twice a day just to check the lambs and that, to make sure everything's okay, as you do. Oh, half tucked away. You over there, I don't know if you can see that. You over there in the shade. Don't really blame them. It's very hot like that for the sun. Very nice day actually. Meant to be hotter than some foreign countries, can't remember what they said. Hotter than some though. It is quite warm. Got a bit of a getting a tan going, or a burn, whichever one you would prefer. Oh well. So anyway, I'm just going to check these and I'll see you when we get back up there. So, for those of you that are following me, or have followed me, this will be the 10th week of a weekly vlog. And I thought it would work out quite well. However, hindsight's a wonderful thing. So, to me, the weekly vlog isn't doing as well as I thought it may. And there's a couple reasons for that. One of them is that it doesn't seem to do the numbers that some of the other videos do. So for example, a couple of my baler videos get in the thousands of views and the weekly vlogs just the hundreds. Now that being said, it does have some benefits, such as watch hours. You know, there's more watch hours on it. People actually watch it for longer. But in the grand schemes of how it's working, I'm not sure that I'm going to continue doing it. So just before we recap this week, because it's actually Friday, I want you, anybody that's watching and has watched more than one weekly episode, to leave a comment right now while I'm doing this. Leave a comment of whether you want to continue seeing the weekly vlogs or you'd rather just separate videos 2-3 times a week instead of a weekly vlog. So we're going to recap this week. Monday I sold some animals. We'll just see. I've got very limited footage, but I will play it now and we'll rejoin after. Right, it's still Wednesday. It's about 8 o'clock I think. And I'm just going back down the field to check on the ewe. 3 times a day I do it, 3-4 times, just to get her up, make sure she's moving about, because like I say, she wasn't brilliant, but she's better off in the field than she is in the barn. She's had all of the medication and stuff that I could give her, so there's not much more I can do in that respect. In the trusty old Defender's rolling away from me as we speak. Gorgeous sunset over there, I don't know how well you can see that. It's a very pretty evening to be fair. So I had a good day doing a car, a couple of suspension arms and bushes and all sorts of stuff like that. And apparently it's still making a terrible noise, so that's fun. But I just wanted to catch up with you guys before we start tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a better day, should be doing more with any luck. So I will see you in the morning. So just thought while we're here, one, appreciate the Defender. I know only one headlight works, I know it's awful. Anyway, I'm just going to show you this ewe. Disclaimer, she's not great. She doesn't look the best, but she's full of life. This is, I don't know how well you can see her, this is the ewe that is not very well. So, what happened is, she had twins, I believe, or possibly no, she had one lamb. And she, I think, just gave the lamb way too much during pregnancy and didn't keep back enough for herself. So she's got a bit of twin lamb, even though she was a single, but it was a big single. And she just went downhill a little bit rapidly. Obviously gave her all of the twin lamb medication, all those sort of drugs, wormed her, fluked her, gave her antibiotics or course of antibiotics, gave her Metacam, which is pain relief and anti-inflammatory, so she's had everything she possibly can, and the best thing now is just grass, really. Not much is going to beat that. Obviously I'll give her some solid food as well, but having said that, sometimes she lays down and can't get back up, which is really annoying, so I have to check on her all the time to make sure that she's not stuck, and definitely not stuck in the sun, especially as it's been like 25, 26 degrees. But as you can see, she's full of life. Like I say, she's a bit ugly looking and not great, but she's full of life, so we'll just track her progress over the next week or so, now she's out, and hopefully she'll get better, because if she doesn't, we're in trouble, but she should get better in theory. There's nothing else really to stop her from getting better, so we'll just see, but hopefully it'll be one of those miracles, unlike the ram, because that wasn't very miralifical. But thankfully the trusty Defender with lights that don't work all over the place is a winner chicken dinner. Put out the baler video just now, a bit late because I got distracted like usual, and it's doing very well. Baling hay in April. Who would have thought, even though it was a bit of a cheat, but nevertheless. If you haven't watched that video, on screen up here. So that's it for Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow, which is Thursday, where I have a couple of jobs planned, which we'll find out in the morning, and an actual day of farming more than other stuff, and I've got to get better at this whole YouTube thing. And I've got to record Friday's video. But anyway, I will see you then. Right, as you can see, quite a short week. It's Friday. The sheep, don't know if you can see them. The ewes and lambs are in the field, which is good. So, let's talk about that for a second, shall we? So the sheep are already in the field. I lost all the footage. That's basically the short version of it. I took a load of footage, somehow have lost it, which is not good. Before we get on to this, look at that for a sun. Gorgeous. So as I was saying about the weekly vlog at the start of this video, I'm just not sure whether to continue it or not. Now, the thing is about a weekly vlog, it takes a lot of recording, takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, which makes doing stuff challenging, and also filming stuff is quite challenging when you just need to get stuff done. It makes it quite hard. However, having said that, I still enjoy doing the weekly vlogs. I just don't know. It's a bit of a dead period at the moment. So, you know, you're in between. The animals are out and kind of haymaking, really, or silage making. It's just a few, just 2 or 3 weeks of deadness. Obviously, I had financial issues, which I've sorted, thankfully. So it's challenging, but I want to know your guys' views, so please do leave a comment on whether you, especially if you have watched more than one, let me know, because I need your input. I'm struggling here. But the baler video I put out last week did well. Most of them are doing quite well. The farm itself is doing okay. I'm looking forward to the summer. I feel like slowly getting there. Everything's slowly falling in place, but like I say, this weekly vlog just hasn't been that good, has it really? And the issue is with the weekly vlog is that because it's a farming channel, I can't really turn it into my own life at the same time, so there's a balance, which is quite hard to find actually. But that being said, if you want it to continue, I will continue it. Like I say, it might be the last one, it might not be. See how I feel waking up Monday morning, I suppose. It's just difficult, isn't it? Don't know. It all comes down to what you guys want to watch. But anyway, I'm just about to check the ewes and lambs in a second, so we will do that. and then we're gonna go and look at some grass, I think. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on this thing. Tap to hold. Aha, sister. So there's a single lamb and ewe. A little cutie. Got a little pheasant here. Don't know if you can see that. It's probably about to fly away. Cute little pheasant. I love a bit of wild nature as long as they're not foxes, because let's face it, nobody likes them. Don't know where that just darted to, behind there. Cute little thing. Got a twin there. Beautiful sun over there, that is gorgeous. Cute little lambs, they all play on the dung pole. It's quite cute actually. Got another twin there. No, this is just my evening drive really. Little evening drive to reflect on life. Normally not with my partner or my baby, and it just gives me that kind of 20 minutes in the evenings, which I think everybody needs. Like you get your thinking head on, and you think about, you know, what you're going to do tomorrow or whatever. And that's pretty much that really. Like I say, oh, that's really zoomed in, isn't it? Let's correct that, shall we? Oh, look, no, it won't let me. Yeah, so as I was saying, it just gives you that 20 minutes away from everything, away from everyone, that any person needs to rewind, charge the batteries back up, and be prepared for the next day, the next move that you're going to make, the next choice that you're going to make. And I need it because I've just spent 700 quid paying invoices, and I've still got another 2 grand's worth of invoices to pay, which is awfully depressing, if I may say so myself. So I'm just going to walk out to this field that's just here. That field there, the one that we did the fencing in, that I hay, just to see how the grass is growing, because why not? Like I say, it's all about the kind of the mindset. You've got to have the mindset for all this, because if you don't, you're in trouble. But anyway, the grass is growing actually, considering this is the field that was really dead. Don't know if you haven't watched that video, go watch it up here of me doing a lot of chain harrowing. But it is, other than obviously it's still got the dead stuff in it, this is only going to be hayed anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But it is, the growth is quite good. It'll be a while before we're out here, I would have thought, but it's not bad growth, to be honest, which is good. I'm going to go and check the field that's over there. Don't know if you can see it, but we're going to go and check that in a second, see how that's grown. Right, it's just in this field. It's growing okay. Some of it's going to seed already, which I'm quite surprised. There's a lot of thistles out here, so I need to spot spray it, or get spot spray as much of it as I can, because doing a whole 12-acre field might get a bit long, considering I've got, well, upwards of 90 acres spot spray, because that's all I'm allowed to do and all I can afford. But yeah, so it's growing okay. I always compare it to my neighbours, to be honest, because I'm always a bit iffy, not sure whether it's growing well enough. But it's yeah, it's as with the neighbours really, same sort of growth I would say, which fills me with more confidence. So yeah, next week, depending on what your guys' comments are, but I would have already started recording next week's probably, if I decide to. Next week I've got a lot of spot spraying to do. Got to put the cows out. The cows are going out, I've decided, that's definite. Clean the cow barn out, get rid of that other half a muck pile that I still need to get rid of. And what else? What else? got to, don't know what else. There's a couple of things on the track. I've got to split my Massey actually. I have got to do that. Finish building the splitting rails and split that tractor because the clutch is awful. It's pretty much non-existent. So that is a definite got to do that. I'm a bit nervous, but like most things, nervous, but I'll still do it. But that is it for this week. I know, incredibly short. But like I say, some weeks are better than others. Not everybody has perfect weeks. And the idea of this weekly vlog was to be as real as possible. So I'm not going to fake it. It's been a terrible week. But nevertheless, you know, things have moved forward, sorted out issues, just taking a thumbnail. Yeah, you know, there's been issues. We've got around the issues with any luck. And like I say, this is meant to be a realistic weekly episode of a life that I'm living on a farm that I am very generous to be able to have the opportunity. Nevertheless, it doesn't come that easy. This is the thumbnail. Gonna be that view. Make some magic on that. But anyway, here's the sheep. Some of them anyway. So like I said, it's a weekly episode, or a weekly vlog, weekly shenanigans, weekly whatever you want to call it. Weekly nightmare is what I call it. But it's real life. It's none of this edited, cropped out stuff like the main videos are, or the standalone videos are. It is just raw. It's what it is really. Like I say, I'm not scared to talk about most things, like having to find money to pay invoices and things like that. At the end of the day, that's the real life drama that some people on YouTube would hide. But I feel better if we're just honest. And not everyone's perfect. You can get judged, you know. Some people will laugh at you, some people will judge you, but you know what? You're being real to yourself, you're being real to others, and that's what's important. You know, like at market on Monday, some people spoke to me that I never least thought would ever speak to me again. So you never know what's coming. You never know who is gonna be there next, and life's too short to worry about what people think. So, you know, it's just got to make the most of it. But anyway, I'm getting on a right rant here for some reason, unbeknown to me. So anyway, I will see you next week. Well, no, it won't be next week, will it? Idiot. Right, so I will see you on a Wednesday with a different video. Probably a more exciting video than this one, nevertheless. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, please, I literally beg, leave your comment on whether you enjoy the weekly vlog or you'd rather just have a standalone video instead of the weekly vlog, because that would be very useful to me. So please leave that. If you've enjoyed any part of this, which I doubt you have because it's been an awful vlog, hit the like button. And that's about it really. Subscribe if you want to, but to be fair, after this video you probably won't want to, and I wouldn't blame you. So anyway, I am gonna go back up the top, probably edit this video and go to bed, I suppose. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your week, and I'll catch up with you Wednesday. Right, you join me on a wonderful Friday, to which I am going back down the field again. I haven't filmed really anything this week. Bit of a shambles. I don't know what to do here really. Right, you join me back for another video. This week slightly different because I haven't done too much. However, before we get into it and we jump back to Monday, I just want to say this weekly vlog, I'm not sure is working quite as I intended, for a couple of reasons. One of them being that it doesn't, oh look, I haven't got. Good morning, it is currently, oh I haven't connected this, oh no I have. Oh bloody hell.